Hey, what's up? Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. It is Thursday. It is Thursday. What's going on? Hope you guys have had a good week. We are almost done with the week. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, so we'll be all good going into the weekend. Good evening. What's up? Hey, I'm Donna. Welcome to the Real Life Relationship Growth Get Together, chat them up, sit on the couch platform, whatever you want to call it. It does not matter as long as you are here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So let's catch up a little bit. Catch up a little bit. We have had some really good weeks of discussions. Really good weeks of discussions. I apologize, y'all. I'm having some people pop in. Um, and I'm trying to get them situated. Trying to get them situated. Um, we've had some really good discussions. We just finished our series with the married and committed couples. We had our series with the single people. Had a good time with all of them. But tonight we have a different topic, and no less than any other night, I have some wonderful guests on with me. So let me just do my little thing real quick. Let me do my thing. What's up? I'm Donna. I'm the creator of the Real Life Relationship Growth Platform. Been rocking this thing for almost about 3 years now, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The whole point of the Real Life Relationship Growth is to do exactly what it says. We feed into, we talk about, we produce healthy, growing relationships. That is the point. That is the purpose of us being here, um, to make sure that we're here for one another and we help each other out. My apologies, y'all. Had to get some things going, but we're good now. Um, to make sure that we're caring, because sharing is caring, right? So we are here to build one another up. There will be no male bashing. There will be no female bashing. Now, sometimes we have some jokes, we have some good laughs, but we are not here to low rate and belittle anybody. We are here for growth. The purpose of the page, again, the purpose of the family, because this is home, is to teach one another, listen to one another, grow and build from one another. All right, that's what it is. So I like to say this, I have to let people know this. I am not a relationship expert. I'm a Black woman in this life doing the damn thing and enjoying myself in the process. That is who I am. I have had some ups in life. I have had some downs, but I have this thing. If y'all know me enough by now, those who know me know that I take everything that helps me grow, that builds me, and I use it. I use it. I use it. You learn better, you do better. All that other stuff, I learn from that as well, but I don't let it stay here. I throw that stuff away. I get rid of it. It's trash. So why we holding on to past foolishness and things like that? But again, you do have to grow from your past. Either you're gonna go back to it, or you gonna walk away from that thing and be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So this is the criteria for you to be a part of this family. The majority of our audience is over the age of 21. So I'm gonna put y'all in that category, right? The majority is over the age of 21. So this is the criteria. You have to be single, dating, courting, married, divorced, or widower. That is the criteria. Guarantee. I guarantee if you're watching this, you fall into one of those categories, or maybe several of those categories. Either way, I'm sure you have had some life experiences that can help me out or help someone else out. And we're not here necessarily to try to change one another, but we are here to grow with one another. Now, we may have some things that we don't agree on because we have different perspectives, we have different life experiences, and that is okay. That's what I love about this platform, because we have the whole Rainbow Coalition. We have everybody coming from different places and different areas, right? So, with that, that means you may say something that I didn't even know, or someone didn't know, or you may share something, someone in the audience or someone on the platform may share something, and we like, or you could literally change someone's perspective of something in the moment. That has definitely happened. That means you're teachable. We want to be teachable. All right. So let me move on. Let me move on. Let me get my people on with me. First and foremost, I have to introduce my girl, my right hand, my behind the scenes, my home girl, my what up, Corey?
Hey, what up, though? How you doing?
That's my girl. How was your day, ma'am?
It was great. It
It
was
was
great.
great. It was
How about
great.
yours?
Mine was good. Mine was
Very
good. You
good.
know me. I don't have too many bad days.
I know that's
What
right.
that song say? I've had some. I ain't gonna sing
Come on
because
now, come on now, come on
it'll
now, come
turn
on
into
now.
a whole different show. I
I got a
just
tambourine somewhere.
hold on to it then. Hold on to it. Yo, speaking of our girl Tip, I am trying to get her straight. I just okay. She good. She good. She
Okay,
requested at the last minute that I email the link to her. Just
okay,
so waiting on you, Tip. Waiting on you, girl.
good, good.
All right. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this thing. We're gonna introduce our oh, what happened?
No, go ahead.
We oh,
I'm like, it's
it's
been a
been a
minute,
minute.
huh? It's been
You wanna do it, girl? You
yes,
wanna do it? All
we
right.
got to do it.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it. For those that know, they know. For those that don't, they're gonna learn today. All right, you ready? All
Mm-hmm.
right, wait, should I take you out and come back in? We gotta do it right. We gotta do it right. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta do it right. We gotta do it right. All right, all right, all right. All right, y'all. Let me bring my girl, Corey B on. What's up, Corey?
Hi, how you
All
doing?
right, you ready, Corey?
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready. Ooh,
Ooh, ladies
ladies
first.
first.
Ladies
Ladies
first.
first. Now I know Mark somewhere. Like
Somewhere upset.
he'll be all right.
I mean,
He'll be all
what
right.
can haters do but hate?
Yeah,
It
they
is what
do.
it is.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Corey and I've been doing that for a minute, y'all. We stopped for a few weeks because we like, you know what? We doing the thing with the married couple, so we gonna,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But
Yep.
girl, I'm sorry. My apologies.
You
My
good.
apologies.
You good.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's mm, okay. Okay. Not sure what's going on. Tip is trying to get her thing going. Not sure. All right. So here we go. We're gonna get going. So our first guest tonight, um, I just realized and found out a few minutes ago, y'all, she is a home girl. When I say home girl, like she a home girl. She from BK up top. And I was not aware. I was not aware. We talking about Flatbush and Leonard. For y'all know Chanel. Hey baby. Hey baby. But for y'all that know Flatbush, Lenox Ave, Eastern Parkway, New York Avenue, let me bring my homegirl on, Miss Tiffany.
Hey, hey.
What's up,
I wanted
lady?
to do the ladies first intro. I was like, oh,
Oh, oh, girl, I didn't even tell you
Yes.
about it. I'm sorry. Next time, we're gonna have to
next
include
time for
Tiffany. We're
sure,
gonna
for
have to
sure.
include her in. Next time. All right, lady. How was your day?
My day was great. I cannot complain. I really can't. I'm busy at work, but that's a good thing nowadays to be busy
Mm-hmm.
at work.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes,
So,
that's a good
yes,
thing. That's a
yes.
good thing. So you all, this is Miss Tiffany. I'm going to move to the back for a second. Let Miss Corey B do her thing. Go ahead, Miss Corey.
Thank you kindly. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tiffany. Tiffany is a friend who will tell you the truth lovingly and still send you the best brunch spot. She's a mom of four daughters and she's got a brand new 1-year-old granddaughter. I know she's gorgeous.
Oh,
She's also lived some real life, I'm sorry, has some real life experiences when it comes to love, growth, and choosing yourself. She's the creator of Fork Report, the Fork Report, and the Facebook foodie community called Metro Atlanta Eats and Greets. Please check it out. Um,
what? Okay, I'm gonna come back to that because
She highlights restaurants, flavors, and hidden gems across the city. And her perspective on dating is rooted in self worth, clarity, and staying true to yourself. If it doesn't nourish your life
Mm,
on the plate or in your
mm.
heart, she'll pass. I love it. I love your
Yes,
bio.
ma'am.
I love your bio.
Yes. Read that last
Yes.
part again. If it doesn't, what?
If it doesn't nourish your life on the plate or in the heart,
Mm.
she'll pass. I
Dang,
love it.
Tiff.
I
Dang.
love it.
If you
Hello.
wouldn't
Clock
if
that.
you wouldn't have
Yes.
said it and I read it, I would have stole it. But she already said it out loud. I love that. I love that.
I
Welcome,
got a
welcome,
question for you
welcome.
real quick. Where can I find the Fork Report?
Oh, it's on Facebook.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the Fork Report and the Facebook Foodie Community Metro Atlanta Eats and Greets, both
Yeah.
on Facebook. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm, mm. Girl, you singing so many of my songs. Like, yo, I'm greedy. I love to eat. I,
That's how I started the group. I was like, let me find my people. Let me find my people.
I know that's
And
yes,
right.
and I
I'm
have a
your
lot of people I see.
I'm your people. I'm
Yeah.
your people, sis. We don't only just reside and reign in the city of BK, Brooklyn, but food,
Okay.
girl.
Okay.
Girl. Yes, yes, yes. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So, of course, y'all know we wouldn't do this thing one sided. We got to have the brothers in the building. We got to have the brothers in the building. And I know I have a few. Yep. I know I have a few that are going to join us tonight and are trying to get situated so they can join us. So when the brothers come in, Terrence, ain't nobody ask you nothing, sir.
I
Talk
was
about
like, who's
yes,
he talking about? But
yes,
I ain't gonna
she,
say nothing. I'm gonna let it slide.
yeah, yes, she loves to eat. Okay, he know. Um, okay. Anyway, Tiffany, we're gonna get together on that. We're gonna get together on that. But like I said, he threw me off, y'all. You can tell I got
Uh-huh.
right. Okay, I'm
Mm-hmm.
back. I'm back. So we can do this without the brothers. So we have some that are they're gonna join us shortly. But as we wait for them to join us, we definitely have to bring on this brother who's waiting. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. Sorry, sir. I need you to hold on 1 second because we have a certain etiquette around here, and we have to bring the ladies on first. My girl Tip.
Okay.
Y'all,
Hey Tip.
y'all doing?
How you feeling, baby?
Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, I'm putting names to faces now. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. How you feeling, babe?
Much better, much better, much better.
Good.
Praise God.
Very good.
Praise God. All right, all right. So Tip is not new to the couch. Tip is not new to the family. Tip is one of the OGs. And everybody had to kind of take a seat while I dealt with the married folks. Because we are all single. Temporarily, ladies. Temporary. Speak it, claim it, say it. I'm the wife.
Okay.
I'm the wife. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm a wife. All
There you
right.
go.
All right. So let's bring this gentleman on. He's waiting so patiently. Um, we're gonna bring him on and let me just hello, hello.
Not with the pinky finger.
Hey, my friend.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm exceedingly well.
Yeah.
Greetings, ladies. Oh,
Hello.
can I do this like Usher on the what they was singing a song and they had the people set up like the Brady Bunch and he was certain that he was in the center. It was We Are the Champions. He was in the bottom corner.
That's funny.
Huh,
Woo! Hey, how are you?
I'm well. God is
Good.
good. God is merciful. I'm
Yes,
well.
he
Good.
is. How was your day?
It was good. I just came back from a concert. My oldest daughter is a fifth grader, and she
Ooh,
sings in the school chorus. And so they had their
Okay.
first concert tonight. She was on the front row, and I'm exceedingly proud of her It's a
Good.
great day. It's a great day.
A voice
Good.
like her daddy, I'm sure. She didn't get to sit around grandmama's piano, huh?
It's in the genes.
It's there.
It's
I'm
in the
sure it
genes.
is. I'm sure it is. Ladies, I'm a rat him out for a second. This brother has an amazing voice.
Mm.
It had an amazing voice. We
Ah!
but again, let me go to my back seat and Miss Corey B, do your thing, lady.
All right. Mr. Bobby Drake
Greetings.
is, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying greetings because you said my name.
Oh, hey.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up.
Is 46. This is the bio you sent. Okay, just somebody's gonna be like, and where's the rest? But okay. 46, a divorced father of 2 living in Douglasville, Georgia, who is a fine art photographer with an emphasis on melanated portraiture. Welcome, Bobby Drake.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the brother has some beautiful art. He has some beautiful art.
And humble,
Thank you.
because short and sweet. But now I'm hearing about all these other things. You sing and all this other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
snitching. I'm snitching.
right.
Let me hush. He didn't put it out there, so let me
All I'm
start.
saying is this: if you're gonna go state's evidence, get the reward. Don't do this for free. Don't do it for free.
There it is. There it is. There it is. So, Bobby, do you know Tip?
You look familiar.
Okay. Do you know
I'm so-
Tiffany?
From the group.
You look familiar. I feel like we're in some groups together across the
Yep.
the multiverse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And that
Y'all
is
make Atlanta
exactly
sound like a
it.
small place.
Huh?
I said y'all making Atlanta sound like a small place.
It technically is, girl. We be running into people like
It's a lot of people, but if you stay here for a little minute, it gets
mhm.
small fast.
It gets
Okay.
small fast. That is true. That
Okay.
is true. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get started with this discussion. Bobby, right now you are the only you're the only male rocking and hanging with us for right now. If it remains that way, I'm sure we'll be just fine.
I'm certain we'll be fine.
I am positive we
You
will
can
be
hold it
just
down.
fine.
Okay.
I
Y'all
went to the
respond.
I went to the American Men's Conference this year,
Mhm,
and so where we all get together, every man in the world, we get together and we decide what men think.
mhm.
And so I'm very qualified to speak for every man.
Okay. Okay. I love it. I love it. He in place and position. I love it. I love it. So before we get this thing started, I always have to do this because I love and I have to give gratitude and appreciation to the people who support me. So when you pop in the chat, I'm gonna shout you out. Chanel Nelson. That is not the proper name for that person, but I'm gonna work with it. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Anitra, what's up? Terrence, Captain, how are you, sir? My sister Claudette Brown. That's my rider right there. And Kev, we got to give Kev a shout out, y'all. Kev has been rocking with me. Kevin Brant Noble, Mr. Noble, has been rocking with me since day one of the real life relationship growth platform. So I truly, truly appreciate him. I truly appreciate him. Look, what happened here? We lost one. So, all right. So we're gonna get started. I'm sure she's gonna pop back in, and when she does, we'll get her back on camera, y'all. We'll get her back on camera. So our topic tonight. our topic tonight. our topic tonight is the DM dilemma. The DM dilemma is our topic tonight. So let me give a little backdrop real quick. Hey, Kev, let me give a little backdrop. So we all talked about knowing one another some type of way, right? All right, let's get Tiff back on. We all know each other, different platforms, different areas. So one of the groups that we are a part of, literally everybody on this platform tonight, is kind of where we met. And I love that vibe thing. When you feel a good vibe from somebody, you know how people say energy or whatever. Um, I'm a little old school. I'm gonna call it discernment. I'm gonna call it discernment, right? So you meet some people and you automatically feel like, ooh, something about these. Now, me and Tiffany have not met in person as of yet. We have not met in person, but we be on that. We be on there, be like,
Yeah.
okay, ah.
Yep.
So when I saw some of the perspectives this young lady had, I was like, yo, I gotta have her come sit on the couch. I gotta have her in with me on this topic. But this topic came up. Um, the subject matter came up, and I'm gonna let y'all know how it came. A young lady posted in a group that we're all a part of. She posted, she did a screenshot that a brother DM'd her. He DM'd her, and it was about maybe one or two exchanges in the conversation in the DM, right? And then nothing. She didn't hear anything else from him. And that discussion, that topic, that post, man, resonated about what? 259 comments of discussion on that post.
Mhm.
And immediately, y'all know me, I was like, oh, we doing this.
Topic.
We
Topic.
talking about this thing. Topic. We talking about this thing. And what's so funny about it, this particular group is not the only place that I saw that. It's not the only place that I saw that. Pause for the cause, y'all. We have got to Kendrick.
Hey,
I'm back.
Okay.
I got away from the hotel.
Okay. All right. Kendrick is one of our
Hey
OGs,
there,
y'all.
fellas.
Kendrick is one of our
Really?
OGs. Kendrick is traveling, but I want to say thank you so much. Even in his travels, he's taking the time to join us tonight. Kendrick, we can't see you, but we black and we proud. We know you there.
Let me see.
Wait a minute. We black and we proud. We
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let me keep moving.
Look, I already hit y'all
My
with a
bad.
Wakanda salute anyway, so
Right.
you
Oh
know,
yeah. Maybe
you
we
know
should
what
have
this
did that,
is.
right?
You know
I
what
was
this
about to go
is.
pick up some ISO Plus and hold that up.
Kendrick, you okay? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Hmm.
Okay. All right. So let's keep rolling. So the DM dilemma. So again, I saw it somewhere else as well, not necessarily the same thing. So as I like to do, I don't want to be the one talking. We already know what we here for. We already know what we talking about. So I'm gonna start with Tiffany.
Oh,
I'm gonna start with Tiffany. Yeah, get ready, cause
okay.
you know how you be in class and you be trying to hide. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you.
Okay.
So simple question. Simple question. Miss Tiffany, when you saw that post,
Hmm.
what was your first thought? The first thing that came to you.
I'm trying to remember. I know the post you're talking about, and I know all the traction it got, but I'm trying. You got to refresh me a little bit.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
54.
Eh, girl, we good. We good. So just a snippet.
Yes.
She posted a screenshot. Oh, okay, sir.
Tonight I'm teacher's pet, and if you don't mind, I'd love to recap it.
Okay. Oh, yes. Thank
Yes.
you.
So it was a lady
Mhm.
that determined that she wanted to know what people considered as shooting their shot. And so a gentleman entered into her inbox, or as you would say, slid into her DMs. And upon sliding, introduced himself, so on and so forth. And he indicated that this is me shooting my shot.
Mhm.
To which she asked people, does this count as shooting your shot? And what do you call shooting your shot? When the man specifically said, this is me
Mhm.
shooting my shot. And the shot was shot.
Okay. Okay. So I actually thought you were talking about another one, but
Oh,
yeah, because there's
Oh, well,
there's
then you know
two of
what?
them.
Yeah, we can roll into that one too. We
Yeah.
got a good hour. Let's go, Tiffany. What you got?
No, so for me, I think there are different levels of people on social media. There are people who have been rocking with social media for years. There are people who are, even though they're our age, they're new to social media because they've been in relationships or whatever. So for me, I'm always giving grace and thinking about that. However, this is going to sound, I don't know, this may come out wrong, but
Girl, say your thing. Speak your truth.
that's not you shooting your shot. That's not you
Okay.
shooting your shot. I need you to talk to me. I need you to come in with some kind of personality, because you and your shot are gonna sit there, because
Mm.
you know my time, my energy, my everything, my space is valuable. So if you come in it like, and it may sound clever, but not at my age.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. What's clever, that's cute at 21, 25 or whatever like that. That's, I'm always like, how old is these people? How old? Because that matters. Like, that's not cute to me. That's just like, oh, okay, no, I don't know you enough to respond. And I'm not like, for me to click and look and see what you look like, and if I'm interested, and come up with something like of substance at our age, because that's what matters.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
matters. Then you can be a little frivolous and trivial and everything like that, but come in strong.
Come up with something more.
Come
Okay.
in strong.
Okay.
You got to come in strong, because that's your opportunity. That's your opportunity. You know, you don't go to work. I always compare dating and relationships to work.
Work.
I'm not going and being like, here I am, I
Mm-hmm.
want the job. No, I got
Mm-hmm.
to go in there with my best foot forward, because there are other people who want the same
What
job.
my spot? Mercy. All right. Okay, Tiff. Hold on, sis. Hold on, sis. All right. Mr. Kendrick. Kendrick, come on off mute, brother.
Yes.
So hearing the scenario of what happened,
Yes.
tell me your thoughts. What's your thoughts?
It's one of those things where usually most people are going to look at those pictures first and say, who the hell is this DM me? But if you like those pictures and he looks appealing to you, give it a little bit more thought. That's what I'm thinking. It could be different, but it's kind of one of those things where flirting versus harassment. You know what I'm saying? If you look and the dude looks like, you know what I'm saying, Jamie Foxx's character on Spider-Man 2 with the comb over and the buck tooth and stuff, you're not gonna get that brother a chance. But let that nigga be Idris Elba. Your ass is like, oh, I'm glad you shot your shot today, daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It just depends
Okay.
if she really feeling it or not. I mean, that's just my opinion, but like I said, flirting versus harassment. You know,
Okay.
if you like that person that's doing it, because that wasn't that bad. It wasn't like he was like, "Girl, when you gonna bust it open?" He didn't do nothing like that. He sounded cool to me, but
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Okay. Appreciate it. Miss Tip,
Yes,
what's your
ma'am.
thoughts? What you think? Did you see the post?
Yeah.
Did you
thought
comment on
she was messy for posting it, number one.
I agree. I think we probably
Especially
all
that
can
he
agree
was
on that
a
one.
group member.
Absolutely.
I
We
thought
could all
that was
agree on that
absurd.
one.
Yeah.
That's actually what I commented on that. I said that I thought it was tacky that it was brought forth in the manner in which it was brought forth. And I'm
Was
sorry,
it-
I
was
ain't
it a
trying to
group
take nobody
member?
China,
You
Mm-mm.
should
but it was
look.
tacky.
I saw that too, brother.
It was
I
tacky.
saw that too, brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
she put his name out.
No, she covered the name, but I mean, it was still tacky. He know
But
who he is.
He
specifically
knew
said that he was in this group.
yeah. Yeah.
So she put
He knows
somebody
who
on the
he
spot.
is.
Yeah.
And a matter of fact, y'all, there's no names going to be dropped, but I know who he is.
Oh.
Yeah. And we had a conversation, and I'ma save it to the end.
Okay.
I'm gonna save it to the end. So Bobby, you pretty much gave your take on um you pretty much gave your take on the intro. I kind of well, not really gave you a take, but you
And
get
I'm
into
sorry because I cut into what Tip was saying because I was agreeing with her when she said that it was tacky because it
yeah,
was tacky.
yeah, yeah. So let's do this.
Oh,
Corey,
we got,
I am
we
seeing
got somebody asking for clarification on
yep,
YouTube.
yep, let's do this. I just saw it. So can you go ahead and read that, Corey?
Mhm. Larita says, so clarification. He made a statement, she responded, and he didn't respond back, so she got offended. That's what it sounds like to me, but is that what happened?
Well, it was gaps in the response too, like a couple hours and things of that nature. Social media is so tricky because some people have their phone in their hand at every moment of the day. So you need to hit me back right after I hit you back. Now people got
Immediately.
jobs, lives, and all of that stuff. And it's
Mhm.
well, girl, he waited some hours before he said something back. And it was a little bit of back and forth. It wasn't a long thread, but it was some back and forth. But it
Yeah.
was it was the gaps. And but people got lives.
But
Mm-hmm.
I agree with the shortness, Kendrick. Those little one-liners are annoying. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what he looks like. And 9 times out of 10, if he's fine, I'm more so suspicious. Like,
I'm sad.
like what's going on? But the one-liners are like carrots. I'm gonna dangle this carrot and see if she jump on it. No, bro.
Woo! I
Interesting.
love that you said that. Tip, I love that you said that because it's already going into, and I'm glad we have the men on here because what Tiffany said and what Kendrick said shows that difference in how we as the different sexes may look at that.
Mhm.
And I love that. I love what you said, Tip, because wait, hold on. I'm sorry, Corey. If you received a DM like was described, and then there was, what would be your thoughts? What would be your thoughts?
Or if he just said, I'm shooting my shot and that was it. Um,
Now
I
there
think
had
I
been some
probably,
exchange before he said he was shooting his shot. I want to clarify that.
I thought he
That's why I
started
got
out
It
with saying
wasn't much.
he was shooting his shot.
yeah.
Well, and I could be wrong.
He said this is me shooting my shot. So he
I,
kind of started out like that. So Corey, what were you saying?
I don't know what I would say to that. I,
Okay, if that happened, you don't know
yeah,
what
I'm
you would
like,
say.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
what?
Like
I, it's I don't know. I don't know what comes after that. I don't know. I don't know what happens. What I'm supposed to say? Am I supposed to say something? What would that be? Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that the appropriate response? I don't know what I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might send a question mark.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
So again, the difference. So Mr. Drake, let me ask you a question. as a man, right?
Okay.
And you speaking for all the brothers. We heard you at the
I
beginning.
went to the men's conference. I know what we all think this year.
You-
I'm on code.
so as a man, would you send a DM that way? I'm shooting my shot, and would you send a DM that way?
No.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't begrudge that man for that because I have to look at it this way.
Mm-hmm.
We all have different backgrounds, different experiences, and things of that nature in our lives. And I always like to give grace in these regards. And whether or not I'm interested or not, that's a different story. But I like to give grace in these situations because you don't know where people are coming from in life. Um, I'll give an example. So in our same group, I've experienced at one of the gatherings a lady speaking to another lady in the group and telling her, "Hey, well, such such over there. Why don't you introduce us?" And it's a gathering spot where people just come up and speak to each other. But she feels the need that someone should introduce her to a man that she's interested in. I say that I'm going here for a reason.
Mhm.
Um, I got rejected a lot in middle school. I could be a used car salesman, as much as I got told no when I was younger. And so if I shoot my shot and my shot gets shot down, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go out here and shoot like Jordan. I'm gonna keep shooting. Whatever. One of these shots going in somewhere. And so, but some people are not as outgoing per se, and I always try to be respectful of that because it could really be this is a monumental event for them to attempt to shoot their shot. And if they get shot down, perhaps they may not shoot shots in places where their shot would go in because they'll worry that, hey, such and such happened last time I shot this shot. I don't know if I can put my heart and my mental and emotional capabilities through that today. And so I always like to give grace in that regard, male or female. We out here doing the best we can.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
And so, would I shoot my shot in that way? No. I ain't gonna tell you how I would shoot my shot because it's trade secrets to this thing and whatever,
Uh-oh.
whatever. But
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
everybody don't need to know my business.
Everybody don't need to know.
But I'm a certified DM slider. I ain't scared to shoot my shot. Whatever you might say, you gonna block my shit, whatever. You gonna be tumble? No, no, no. That's cool. I'm gonna catch it off the rebound. I'm gonna shoot another shot somewhere else, whatever. Look,
Nigga
this
said
shot going in
certified.
somewhere.
It's going in somewhere. It's
Look, this shot going somewhere.
Okay. Claudia said her response would be, I would say, shoot. I know my sister. I'd be like, shoot then.
Yeah.
Shoot then. Shoot then. Oh, I love it. I love it. The brothers. What did
Yes.
Mr. Yeah.
What's it?
McDougal?
Mr. McDougall? Mr. McDougall says, be flattered and go with the flow. The DM is not that bad. He was being direct and he had no time for games and showed his intention up front.
Ain't that what they say they want?
Okay. Okay. I gotta jump
Yes.
on this.
Ha-
I
mm.
gotta
Ain't
jump.
that what
Go
y'all
ahead,
say y'all
Corey.
want? Y'all want a man to state his intentions and ain't that what the women's power say y'all say?
Listen,
Most
absolutely. At
definitely.
the same
Most
time,
definitely. But the
That's
caveat to that. Go ahead, Corey, because I already know.
This is what it's like. What he said, I get it. I get what he was trying to do. But what he said, it's the same as if you're standing somewhere and a handsome man walks up to you and says, hi, and then just stands there. Hi. That's it. Like, what do you say after that? I mean,
Right.
hi, and they just stand. That to me is it's almost the same thing. Like I don't know how.
So the
Thank
DM
you.
is not that bad. Let me put this back up.
It's not. It wasn't.
I want to walk this. Be flattered and go with the flow. The DM is not that bad. He was being direct. He had no time for games and showed his intention up front. Let me go with the latter part of that sentence. He had no time for games and showed his intention up front. My question is, what intention did he show?
He was shooting his shot. I'm trying to holler at you.
Okay. Okay.
Where this gonna go?
Follows with, I would like to get to know you better, or I would like to see you, or I would like to connect or something, like exchange phone numbers. Can we talk? Something, not I'm just shooting my shot.
Okay,
Right.
so some people are the Hershey milk chocolate bar. It's a smooth chocolate, right? Some people are Nestle Crunch. It's a little rough around the edges. But I think we would all agree that the Nestle Crunch is better than the.
Come on, man.
He a little rough around the edges. He a little rough around the edges.
Right, okay.
I
Okay.
got
Go ahead.
you.
It's Avery. Go ahead, Corey.
Hey,
nigga,
Avery.
that's
When
the
I
Hey,
saw it, I was like,
Avery.
Avery. Hey, Avery. He said, this is Avery. After hi, you will say hello. With the DM, you can say, no, bro, I'm not interested. Or you can say, shoot it. I want to hear what you're talking about. And I get it. But here's the deal. If we are both grown, and I'm assuming, and that's probably a dangerous thing to do. So let's just say that we're over 35, right? We're grown at this point. When you want something, You say it. I know we've all heard the term, a closed mouth don't get fed,
But he
right?
did.
So when you say, I'm shooting my shot, okay, if you're shooting your shot, now go ahead and shoot. There's more to it. It's almost like an incomplete sentence. Like you're starting to say,
You fishing with
see
no
how
bait.
awkward that was? You're starting to
Fishing
say
with no
something, then
bait.
you just
Let
stop
me-
in the middle. You don't
Let
continue.
me read what Kevin said. And again, I'm going to apologize because I thought I had this situation rectified. We cannot see Kevin's comments here. And I see it on Facebook.
Why you
It's
block
not
him? What did he do to you? What you do to him?
so
You done blocked them again. You done blocked
Kevin
them.
knows.
He said he
Kevin
was
knows.
shooting his shot. You left him hanging too long.
No, stop it.
Why you block that man? What do you do?
Kevin
He ain't do nothing
knows.
to you.
Literally, Kevin did get blocked. That's what happened, but it was an accident.
Oh,
Because when I did not tell y'all, Kevin has rocked with me since day one, and I don't know what I was doing, playing with stuff, and it blocked him, and I cannot get Kevin back on the
I thought you had
Restream.
fixed
you
it.
Kevin is
exposed.
on Facebook though, so I'm gonna
You
read his
exposed.
We
comment.
can't see it on
So Kevin, I
Restream.
apologize. You cannot see it. Kevin, you may want to go to YouTube.
I'm gonna say, tell him to go to YouTube.
Kevin, if you go to
That'll
YouTube,
work.
we'll be. But I'm gonna read it.
Kevin,
We're
you
here.
ain't got to chase this woman that done blocked
We're
you,
here.
bro.
You leave
Shoot
Kevin
your shot
alone.
somewhere
You
else.
leave Kevin alone.
You leave him alone. You the one blocked him. I ain't blocked him.
Kevin is my boy. Hush, but let me read the man's
You the one
comment.
blocked him.
Kevin know I loves him.
You done Mutombo that. No. You done Mutombo that man. We done blocked him. God, dog.
Where the mute button? I know it's a new
Well, I
feature.
better choose my words
I
carefully.
know
I'm
it's a
gonna
new
get blocked
feature
on the
on
show.
here, Corey, where I could block. I could mute people. The best.
No.
No.
So let me read Avery's.
Kevin
Oh,
said,
go ahead.
hold
Go ahead.
on.
Sorry, you said
Let me
Kevin.
read.
Kevin,
Kevin
sorry.
said, if you're really shooting your shot, your language will reflect that. One-liners are mostly void of context, and most women will curve you. One-liners
How the
are
kids
mostly
do?
void
Black
of
it,
context.
black it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
He used a great word. He said context. So if we're talking about the DM, the context was I'm shooting my shot. That's the context.
It was more said though.
I wish we had it up.
I know.
I was trying to
And
find
I
it.
couldn't find it. Y'all, I don't know if it
She
was
probably
taken
took
down.
it down because everybody was going.
Yeah, it went on. I tried to find it, and I wish I would have screenshot with when I first saw it, but I didn't. So, but we definitely have. Hey, Victor, Steelers Nation, yes sir. We have the gist of it though. It's literally what
We
we're
got
saying.
Victor from what's that soap opera?
Victor Noonan.
Victor, you got
Victor
Victor Newman on here.
Victor Noonan.
Hey man, let the church say, hey man. Come on, Victor. All right.
So again, the ladies and the men, and it's not a ladies versus a man. I'm not saying that at all. But this is the perspective of the ladies and the perspective of the men. So let me ask the brothers, and I need y'all typing in the chat as well. Let me ask the brothers. What now? Like you shot your shot. He shot his shot. What should happen now? Like what now? What's the expectation for the men? What would be the expectation?
Avery wrote something that I think kind of goes with what you're asking.
Okay, let me put Avery's up and then we'll go ahead, Corey.
Avery said, I think he was waiting for clues that he can move forward with shooting his shot. Some men can't handle rejection, and he's waiting for those social cues from the lady.
Okay.
I would venture as far as to say, not that I'm trying to take your show over.
Sir, speak. We good.
I think an aversion to rejection is common across genders.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever want to see what kind of woman you dealing with, tell her no. That's when you're gonna meet her. If you tell her yes, okay, everything's fine, everything's beautiful. Tell her no. See what you got. That's the woman you're dealing with.
There's a difference.
What's that?
Tell your woman no or tell a woman no. Because there's a difference.
Well, it may be a
Because I don't want to hear
difference.
no from my man, but I don't care if it's a man.
Okay, well, do you have a man?
No, I'm single, so I don't care. I don't.
Right.
I don't care. Like a stranger can't reject me because they don't know me. So
I
I
get
love that thought
Well,
process.
if you're in
Yeah.
the midst of shooting your shot,
I have and will and do, but I don't. I mean, when I was younger, I did because I didn't really understand how I wanted to date. But I mean, my friends would dare me to pull a dude. I didn't because I didn't care. So I did it like assertively because I did not care.
Mhm.
But I kind of now I fall back because I'm like, I like assertive men. So if you come in the DM scary, it's just not my thing.
I see you,
I
Victor. I'm
don't
coming
fault
back.
you for that, but you gotta come in like you are confident.
right? But
Like
everybody,
you gonna do whatever it
but
takes. You're gonna
everybody's,
do the work. You're gonna whatever.
but
That
everybody's
starts.
different.
Yeah.
And I
Everybody's
understand
different.
that, but not everybody is for everybody.
Exactly. I was just going to say that everybody is not. Everybody is not. But you said it perfectly, Tiffany. Everybody is not for everybody. Victor, I see you, and I'm coming back to that one. We coming back. Everyone is not for everyone. So, you said something, Bobby, a minute ago, and I'm trying to pull it back. You said something a minute ago. And we may have to move on. Hopefully it hit me again. Y'all, I'm 53, so it literally
Life
just
happens. It's
it
okay.
literally left me for a second, but we're gonna come back to this thing. We'll come back to it. Hopefully it'll come back to me. But
Certified shot shooter or something else.
the certified shot shooter.
Certified. I wish I had a stamp on my forehead that says certified.
Certified. Certified.
Look, I'll
That
be real with you. I look. All right, I don't give away the trade secrets. I slide in a woman DM with no line.
with no line.
It's a gif of a dude that's running down the hallway at a high school, sliding,
Just let
and
them
pull up
know.
on the lady real clean, like, hey, leaning on the wall. I'll send that gif.
So
Look,
okay.
if I'm
Okay.
gonna slide in your DMs have been slidden. Now, if you reject me, that is fine. I have no problem being rejected. It's cool.
See?
Cause you know why? Cause somebody like it. Well, what she say on what was it, Friday After Next?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, somebody like it.
Yeah, he said you got a mustache. He said I know a nigga like it.
Yeah, somebody like it. Yeah, so I'm not here for the ones that don't like it. I'm here for the ones that do. And it's
The
my
ones that
job
do.
in my life to find the people. It's really about finding your tribe.
Mhm.
You know, if you're the quiet type,
No.
the awkward type, or whatever, that's fine. But find the lane that you fit in and ride in that lane. Like
And right in that lane.
a lot of times people find themselves in relationship drama because they don't recognize what their market is.
Mm-hmm.
And he gotta be 6'5", he gotta make $500,000 a year. He gotta be a thug, he gotta be sensitive, he gotta be an artist. He gotta love his mama and love Jesus. But offend somebody out in the parking lot in the vestibule after church, it's just it's a lot.
It's a lot. I'm sorry for a second, interrupt for a second. Y'all please do me a favor. Facebook, could y'all please go over to YouTube? I ain't gonna tell y'all why. Yeah, I did it again. Oh Lord, I don't know. I
Who
did
you
it
done
again.
blocked?
I did it. I'm not gonna say who. Could y'all please go over to, to YouTube for me, please?
Another one got blocked, y'all. Another one got blocked.
Is that why
Another
the
one
chat
bites
is
the
gone?
dust.
This thing it moved.
Roll
I
Tide.
realize now what I did. I
You
realize now
blocked him. That's what you
because
did.
it was in the
Blocker.
midst of movement and I
You
tried to
talking
hit
about?
on that comment. I
Uh,
realize now what happened.
I'm
But
gonna
I
call
will
you
fix
Donna
it.
Mutombo from here on
But
out.
if y'all could please go, Corey, could you please put YouTube in the chat?
Yes.
If
Yes.
y'all would please go over to YouTube because I want to see these comments.
Hey,
But I
Donna
want to
Mutombo
be
is
able.
on her job tonight. She blocking y'all. Y'all better get with it.
Y'all know I love y'all.
Y'all better go to the site when you ain't blocked it.
Go to YouTube, please, for me, y'all. Um, for yeah. So Kevin gave another. Okay, Kevin is in YouTube. You see him, Corey?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
You ain't blocking on YouTube.
All right.
You
Perfect.
straight.
Thank you, Kevin.
Kevin says, nah, bruh, if you're going to shoot your shot, shoot with intention not to miss. Don't wait for her for her response because that's a put off. Let her know you coming in hot. Post up, dunk, and call game.
Clock
Leave your
it.
hand up like Jordan.
There it is. There it is. You know this thing about men and women, right? We see things a little bit different. We
That's
desire,
right.
we need things in different ways, right? This is one of those moments. This is one of those subjects and those conversations that say, brothers, we need y'all to listen to what the ladies are saying they need and they want. Sisters, we need y'all to listen to the brothers of how they operate. How they operate. Because at the end of the day, the meeting of the minds has to happen. And Tiffany made a good point. You kind of gotta like who you like and deal with who you deal with and connect and gravitate to whoever's at. If you are Mr. Drake and you hot with it, then the DMs probably be popping. The responses, because get this though, we love a comical man.
Yes,
We
personality.
love a comical man. If you can make me laugh, personality. We love a comical man. But if we're in a situation like a DM and we can't read or gauge that, you've lost our attention technically. So
Oh, go ahead.
I don't appreciate how the sister did it, but I can understand the perspective where she's coming from. I can understand. And again, remember, I talked to the brother, so I'm gonna give y'all some tidbits.
I can understand where the brother coming from, though.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I would understand if he was 38 hot. I would understand.
Yeah.
He
Of
has
course.
every right to be upset.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely understand him being upset. Definitely understand him being like, what? I'm good on that.
Right.
Because
Right.
that's his response. And I don't
And
know
a lot of men are good on that.
It made a
All
lot
the
of
men
it
in
made a
the
lot of
group are
men in
good
that
on
group
that.
be like, oh nope, I'll never be in her DMs.
Nobody
Yeah.
will talk to her.
And a lot of the ladies were right with it. Like we like, this was a bit tacky, ma'am. Not a good way to do that. Not a good look. So let's go a little further. We're gonna level up a little bit. Because Victor made a great point, and I said I was gonna come back to it, and we're back to it. His response was, go ahead, Corey.
We need for the women to shoot back.
We need
I
for the
feel like
women
he's
to
saying
shoot
that
back.
we want the men to do all of the chasing and we don't exactly respond.
Is that correct, Mr. Fields? Is that what we getting from that? We need for the women to shoot back. Reciprocation, possibly. Reciprocation, possibly. Go ahead, Kendrick.
Well, Chris not with
Yeah,
the liner.
Go
most
ahead.
most of y'all not gonna hit back. You give hints here and there, and that'll be the end of it. You know what I'm saying? But it would be nicer because, like I said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But it's that old saying that, women, you guys haven't, most of you guys, maybe this is a hasty generalization, have not gotten used to what we have. Like, hey, rejection is just part of the game, but it's a little bit different for y'all. You know, we used to it, but most women are not. So I've seen women say, I'd rather just sit there and just him not know than me sit there and then get the rejection. But there's ways you can do it, man. If that ain't your thing, smile and, you know, compliments and this, that, and other. Sometimes we don't know. Then there's times when you're like, okay, she kind of feeling me, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna let it ride, and that's cool too. You know, I couldn't have been that dude if any woman ever put my inbox on blast. I'm coming on that post and say, yeah, it was me, and I'm I'm gonna blow her shit up because I'm like, I know your ass didn't just try me like that. You know,
Oh,
I mean, I can't agree with what you guys said as far as he could have put a little bit more meat. Cause if I'd have said, look, I'm shooting my shot. You want to go to the juicy crab or not? I would have said something, let her know.
Yeah, let's say
wait a minute, Kendrick. So y'all can do what at the end of the night?
Kiss in the mouth. Hey, if anything that kiss in the mouth do it, it'll make you laugh or make her get real mad. It's one or the other. Shit. Sometimes it might actually work.
It might actually work. It might
Hmm.
actually work.
Yeah.
But I get this what Victor is saying. I get what he's saying. We need for the women to shoot back. And it's very possible that the gentleman was waiting for her to shoot back. Very possible that could have been the scenario. He was waiting for her to respond. He was waiting for her to reciprocate. Now I have to say I'm one of those women that believe I'm gonna let a man be a man. So some men take this in context as, oh, that's it. I said something. I let her know that I was feeling her or whatever. It's on her now. It's on her now. That could have been the context as well. There are some men that think that way. My thing personally, I'm gonna let a man be a man. I'm not chasing. Unless you my man and we at the house and you walk in and that's a whole different scenario. But initially, and we had the show on this. We talked about this. I'm not asking a man out on the first date. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Once he makes his thoughts and his interests known, then yeah, because men can I say men? Tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Did you
Men
go to the
want to
conference?
feel men want to feel wanted. Men want to feel desired. Is that correct?
Absolutely, man. That
Mhm.
if I'm feeling her, shoot, and she walks up and hits me with like, "Hey, when we hanging out?" That turned me on. Shoot. So
Yeah,
of course
yeah.
we do, but it's just that's just not the world we're living in. I think it's going more towards that. In the next 10 to 20 years, it's going to be women doing the same thing. Like, look, what's up? It's getting more and more out there, but a lot of us just haven't reached that pinnacle. You know.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't get more and more like that.
I say
I
because
really don't.
I do. For me, I I like assertive men. So I if I'm talking to you first and I'm inviting you out first, I don't get to see that. So I don't like you before. I need to see something. If you show me that you're assertive and you're asking me out and you're intentional, everything, I know how to reciprocate because I like you. Oh, we go together. So I'm very much like that. And you're going to know how, people are like, oh, I mean, it's just, but you have to show it first. I have to be attracted to you. You have to appeal to me first. If you pop in my inbox and like a way like that, like the guy did, just I'm shooting my shot. Okay. There's nothing. I don't, I don't even have the desire no matter what you look like. Cause that's why I said I'm more sad if you're real fine and you have no game. That makes me more sad. Like,
your cologne ain't matching your face.
okay, like, I'm like, your DM is like sadness and regret right now because
I made that post the other day. Don't waste my time turning around,
like,
smelling a
Ooh.
good cologne, and I turn around.
Hold on. So you saying that man need to wear brute or high karate? Is that what you say?
that was the
Some
yeah,
some
that was the
Axe body
energy of
spray? Damn.
Old Spice.
Don't let me turn around for nothing.
That was
Don't
the
do it.
energy his DM gave.
Yeah.
Listen, I said this thing my grandmother used to say all the time. Every baboon think their baboon is cute.
I
So
saw
what you don't like, someone else does.
Mhm.
Someone
Somebody
else
like it.
does. That's right. And to each his own. We shouldn't determine, That's high school.
Yeah,
Oh, girl, your boyfriend ugly. Oh yeah, I don't like him.
girl. And who having babies?
Cause you
So it don't matter. Child, I'm not
My
reproducing.
friends still say that
I'll take
sometimes though.
what's
And I be
that?
like, he cute to me.
Right,
That's right.
right.
But it's people that
'Cause
still really live in that.
there are.
Like it's grown people. It's grown. They're still living in that,
Mm-hmm. You
and it's
worry about what
unfortunate.
somebody else is saying. Very unfortunate.
Your
You worried about what
aura
someone else is saying and what
will make
somebody
you
else
a
think
lot
about
more
who you.
attractive than your
Mm-hmm.
physical attributes.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Well,
I
how's
So
my aura?
okay. So I have to say it because he's commenting and he didn't. I need you to go over to YouTube, sir, because I don't. Please go over to YouTube.
She done blocked you too.
It was an accident. I'm not gonna say who it was. Well, he gonna know who it is now, but it's okay. I'll fix it. I promise I
Donald
will.
Mutombo. That's your new name from here on out.
Question for
No,
the
no,
lady.
no.
Y'all gonna stop doing me like that. He said, question for the ladies. Have you ever shot your shot in the DMs before? So, I'll be the first to answer that. Have I ever shot my shot in the DMs before? I have, yes, in the sense that I let a brother know that I was interested. What did I do after that? Not a good
So
thing.
you was so basically you was dude.
But no. No, I get you. Yeah, but what I'm saying, based on his question, he's questioning: have we done that before? Have we shot our shot before? Right? I have messaged a guy and been playful, like that meme you said about the guy sliding in on skates or whatever.
You see
I
me?
have said like, "Hey, good morning," or a little bit more than good morning, but that's to make you aware because I think it's really foolish, ladies, and I'm gonna speak now for the ladies because I also went to the conference. I think it's very foolish to like someone, to be attracted to someone, and don't say a word. Closed mouth don't get fed.
They
I'm
don't.
not saying to chase this man, but if this man don't even think he has a chance with you, or if he has no idea, and he may not in the world of social media, he may not even know you exist, or at work, or well, you don't shit where you eat. Um, wherever you may be, right? He may not even know. So I will never chase a man initially, but I will make my interest known. I will make my interest known. What? No, but I'm going to try. Okay.
I
Okay.
love
All
that.
right, well,
Okay.
I actually want to.
Okay,
I
Larita.
actually want to hear
Wait a
what
minute.
the other
Wait a
women have to
minute.
say.
Yeah, I was just getting
Larita,
ready to go there, Bobby. I was just getting
My
ready to
bad.
go
I'm
there.
sorry. I'm
Larita,
sorry.
No,
to
that's
the
okay. You're
question,
fine. You're
yeah,
fine.
to the
Larita
question,
answered.
Larita
So
said, oh, to the question, Larita said no, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. I'm open and confident to do so.
I got to tell this real quick. I love that. The open and confident, because this is what it's about. I'm going to just kind of paraphrase it real quick. I was in the grocery store. I smelled a cologne. I sought that cologne out. I'm walking up and down. I said, this man, the face got to match the cologne because you ain't wearing.
Stalker.
Listen, I did a whole video on it, y'all. It's literally on the page. I walked up and down the aisle looking for this cologne. Now, let me tell you what I did when I found him. I said, hey, excuse me, I'm sorry. I said, what are you wearing? And this brother lit up like a Christmas tree. He was like, wow. He said that. Well, and he told me, I can't remember what he was wearing, but he told me what he was wearing. And he was like, thank you for that. He said, that's different. And I was like, sure. And we small talked, and I was ready to walk off. And this man did exactly what the man should have done. He said, can we exchange numbers? But I made my now. Was
You
I gonna
dropped your
call
energy.
him? He was fine. He wasn't. He the cologne matched him. It matched. But to be honest, I found joy and had a good time just in the experience. I called my sister. I said, "Girl," because we call each other that. Girl. She was like, "Girl." I said, "This man smelled delicious." I was looking at it, and she was like, "You gonna call him?" I said,
Mm.
Cause it just you on mute, Kendrick.
What? Man, you went all there. You could have called that man.
You
I,
know why I didn't
I
call
just why you ain't calling, baby?
him? I did not call him because I initiated the whole process. For
Well,
me, and this is me, for me,
You sound like somebody.
Kevin's
I ain't gonna say her
stupid.
name.
He is. I'm about to say, Kev, you got
I
jokes.
ain't gonna say
Kevin
her
said he
name,
got
but you
blocked
sound like
too.
somebody.
Kevin stupid. No, but I just wasn't.
You sound, you sound like it though.
No, I don't. Cause hold on.
All right, go for it.
I am big, and I said this earlier. I am big on energy and feeling, and it just did not feel right for me. I have
okay,
to feel as a woman, I'm big on safety, feeling safe, feeling like this is comfortable and this is okay. I didn't seek him out to get his number. But he in return did that. He asked for the number. He asked to exchange numbers. So in my mind, I was kind of like, if he calls, we can have a conversation.
okay,
But I did
okay.
not have that, I'm big on that. I'm
So
just big on
When's
that.
your birthday?
he didn't match the cologne.
March 8th.
His
I
looks
mean,
might have matched cologne, but he didn't match the cologne.
yeah,
Hey,
physically he matched the cologne, but
I,
What you want, Philip Michael
I,
Thomas?
I, I understand what now that you put it. He did ask for the number, but I'll just say this:
You want my own
because
cologne?
Donna, because you are doing these things that most women want to do, you are way more likely to find a mate. I will give you that. That is kudos, sis. Your ass is out there working it, and sooner or later you will go and find happiness. I
because
truly
as
believe
a
it.
wife,
As
Yeah,
a wife.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You willing to put the work out there, and you're willing to risk it all to
because
see if you
well,
think.
hold
Well,
on.
not risk it all,
Oh,
but
yeah,
risk a
I ain't
little bit.
risking it all. But
Not risk
no,
it
I get
all.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and
Yeah,
I
that's
appreciate
what's
that,
up.
Kendrick. Because I'm gonna be
Yeah.
totally honest. I'm gonna be totally. I'm gonna be totally honest. You learn better, you do better. I,
Yeah.
I am a different Donna than I was maybe 10 years ago.
Okay.
I really am.
That's
I
fair.
really am, and I contribute that to counseling. So Tiffany and Bobby, when y'all hear that, when I do that, we talking about counseling. We
I
talking
love
about
it.
counseling. That is our thing on real life relationship growth. When we ring that bell,
Okay.
counseling and realizing I did not want to be in the same position again that I was then.
Mhm.
So it took some work, it took some prayer, and it took some accountability. Cause I used to not be easy on a brother. I ain't gonna lie. I was not easy on a brother. You had to do this, you had to do that. It was required. But I know and understand where that came from. And that's personal conversations that I have with people that need to know that.
Mhm.
But that chick ain't around no more. I don't even know who she is. She's still fine.
Mhm.
Get it? Get
I
it?
don't know what she is. Hold on, hold on. We have a late comer. Hello, Lee.
Wow. Evening, everyone. How are you all?
Hi.
How are you,
Hey,
my boy?
good to see
Doing thank you.
you.
Well,
She's
I'm in the
not going
middle.
to
I'm
find
in the
love.
middle square now.
Listen.
She's a Steelers fan. She will never find love. It's impossible. That's like a Dallas Cowboy fan still talking about
Listen.
winning the Super Bowl.
Listen.
It ain't gonna
Play
happen.
play with it, Lee.
Man.
I would change his team.
Patriots have
Play
won.
with it.
Patriots have won. I'm
Lee, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Did Donna block you also on Facebook?
Nah, bro. She didn't block me. She didn't
And
block
that ain't
me.
nothing against you. I'm messing with Donna about that.
I understand that.
Yeah, it's a running joke in this conversation.
Oh
Oh
no.
man, Lee, I messed up and blocked two people that I dearly did not mean. I did not
Messed
mean
up,
to.
huh?
I've not blocked anybody ever in
On
life.
Restream though, they're not
Boy,
blocked on
accountability is a
Facebook
tough
or
thing to find
YouTube.
nowadays.
Lee, how are you?
Busy, but I'm living
Busy?
life, trying to
Busy?
survive these hot Atlanta streets like everybody else.
Okay,
You know?
okay. So have you been kind of listening in, or you just kind of jumping in? You know the topic
I
though.
I literally just jumped in. My uncle popped in today. And
Okay,
he didn't lie. He told me, but I freaking forgot. I've been on the move so daggone much. My weeks got crossed. I really thought he was coming next week. So he was
okay.
like, "Yo, I'm at the airport." I'm like,
Oops,
"What
not at
airport
the
you
airport.
at?" He's like, Atlanta,
And,
boy. I'm like, "Ooh, I'm
and
on my
he,
way." I
yeah,
got a rental. I'll just meet you at the house. I'm like, okay, well, hell, I ain't even cleaned up the house. I just got back from Minnesota. I ain't unpacked yet.
he family. It should be okay. It should be okay.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
the DM dilemma, Lee.
Oh
We
Lord,
talking about, I don't know the
oh
text if
Lord.
you saw the post. So he rubbing his head. The
Mm,
DM
mm,
dilemma.
mm.
So this the question, because we already rolling, Lee. We already rolling. Would you DM a woman and say, hey, shooting my shot, and just say nothing else? Now I'm not saying the situation. I'm just kind of paraphrasing at this
Understand?
point,
Understand?
setting up setting up what we're talking about. Would you DM a young lady or a woman and just leave it at that? Just tell her I'm shooting
No,
my shot. Okay.
no.
Okay.
First off, I've been old my whole life, so I'm not about all that texting crap. I'm more about a phone call. So I will engage you for a phone conversation. And then I'm not shooting no damn shots. Again, I'm a grown ass man. So we are going to take an outing if possible, and then utilize that to see if we actually want to go out on an actual date. But I am open to an outing first, and then from there we can decide if we actually want to go on a date.
So you being
No,
assertive. You being assertive.
I'm being a who?
Assertive.
Oh, absolutely,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
I'm sorry,
Again,
Tiffany.
I was
Hi,
raised, I was raised by my grandfather, so
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not doing that.
Okay. I'm sorry. Tiffany Lee Tiffany. Okay.
Peace. How you doing, sis?
Uh,
Lee, Lee, Lee is being assertive.
Huh?
oh my god.
That's great.
Can I answer the somebody asked the question about if women asking the women if we had shot our shot in the DM.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's where we were. Thank you, Tiffany.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a circle back queen.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm.
So I have this is I guess the way what I've like I said, I used to be very assertive and aggressive even sometimes, but I don't have like I will send somebody a drink at a bar, I will I, I don't have a problem doing that. What I find though, organically as men are, and this is actually just to me, just like when men say they're visual, are also sometimes ego driven.
Mm.
So they may not like you, but they like the fact that you talk to them.
Mm.
So they give you attention that not based on the fact that they like you, but just that you talk to them.
Yeah.
Also, they're really nice. So they don't want to hurt your feelings. So they're also, if they have a girlfriend or they're married, they might not tell you. That has been my experience. That's why I stopped, because
Mm-hmm.
I would be like, we would be out on a date and he would be like, "Oh yeah, I didn't tell you I have a girlfriend." What? Like, I feel
I
like
had
you
that
should have
happen
led with that.
before.
What'd you
Say
What
say?
you say,
I
Bobby?
had that happen before. I had a woman. I was off one day and I was going to drive to the city, go get me some lunch, and she invited herself. Well, I didn't uninvite her, so here I am buying us lunch. We talking, chatting, so on and so forth. And she mentions to me after she done kissed me at the car.
Look at Tip. Look at Tip like, oh Lord, this is juicy.
I'm kind of
I
still
wasn't
stuck
even
on my
ready for
ex, and we trying to figure out things. Well, then you need to figure out how to give me my damn money back for this lunch. Because first
I
of all,
got
I didn't invite you, and don't get me wrong,
Wow.
Baby, she wanted to eat. was
she
trying to
did,
get
and it's okay. But the craziest part is that she stalked my TikTok page on a daily. Ma'am,
Oh.
you told me
that
you
ain't
got a
crazy.
nigga.
I got one
Oh.
for you.
I haven't called back because I'll be real with you. By the time y'all sort it out, it won't matter to me. You was
Mm-hmm.
already out here like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
I
got
do
one for
give
you.
I give people grace. There's no more grace to give there. You shifty.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
if y'all was in flux and you was figuring things out, you was figuring things out before you invited yourself to lunch with me.
Yep.
Exactly.
And to
Exactly.
be honest with you, I won't be here for the sequel. I
I
got my
got one.
own movie.
I
Yeah.
got one for you.
What you got, Lee?
I set up a whole date with a young lady. I hadn't seen her in a while. She hadn't seen me in a while. We get to talking. I'm like, yo, look, when's your day off? She told me. I was like, great. She's like, let's go out. She was like, okay, cool. I was like, yo, so what's been going on with you? I ain't seen you in a minute. She said nothing. Taking care of the kids, working. Got married like 3 weeks ago. Woo, whoa, huh? Did did you just say you got married 3 weeks ago? Yeah, but
Why are
you
you still
just said
talking to me?
we going out on a date on Tuesday. She said, yeah. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, all right.
Wow.
That's deep.
Ain't my show. I was
Well,
all right.
I think it's a part that we have to speak on.
Mm-hmm.
We assume the shiftiness of men.
Hmm.
You said say it again. You
But we ain't on paternity court talking about you is not the daddy.
We assume exactly. We assume the shiftiness of men, but we have to acknowledge that every woman is not a woman of character and integrity.
honey, you just discovered that.
Oh no!
We
No.
did know that.
I
We
know
don't
we've
know
been doing
that.
that, but I'm saying when we tend to have these conversations, I'm gonna tell you why I say that.
Mhm.
If a brother had put that post in the group, they
Fried.
would fried. They would have
Fried.
fried
Fried.
hard,
Yeah.
fried hard to the bone. There's no
Yep.
moisture left in them lemon pepper wings. It's lemon pepper and crunch, and when you crunch, the bone broke in the crunch because he was fried to the bone. He would have got fried.
He would have got fried.
And
Can I?
we give grace, and I'm okay with that. We prefer. It's like we was talking about reciprocity.
Mm-hmm.
Reciprocity covers so many things, and the things that we sometimes give grace and applaud our sisters for, we will crucify our brothers for.
The brothers for.
And
Well,
all
I
you had to
don't
do
think
was
we
change the
praise that
gender.
girl.
Let's
I'm sorry.
let's give Lee a chance to respond. Go ahead, Lee.
No, it's not a response. I want to chime in
To
on what
speak. I
Corey said.
apologize. Uh-huh.
It's okay. I want to get into what Corey said. She said, "Are we just finding out that because you all understood that? Please understand something about men. Most of us have a very high opinion of you all. Most
Mm-hmm.
of us hold you all in higher esteem than we hold ourselves. So, regardless of how dirty, cruddy, whatever we may be, we always look to you to be that centerpiece, that beacon of hope and light.
Mm-hmm.
So, though you may understand these things about your sect, we hope to never find that bad apple in the bunch, if you will. So when we find it, understanding where we come from and how difficult it is for us to be expressive of ourselves, yet we open ourselves up to someone who may very well be that bad apple. That is devastating to a man
Mm-hmm.
because, again, we are horrible at expressing our emotions. We are very good at keeping ourselves bottled up. So when we open up that flower and like, yo, come on in, yet we get stung versus being caressed, that's a problem. So
Mhm.
yes, this very well may have been his first instance of acknowledging that some of y'all asses is crazy, and that's not easy for us to say, as Bobby said, because if we say that out loud, we are then crucified. But you
Mhm.
all can say it amongst yourselves and about yourselves all the time, and it ain't nothing but a thing, chicken wing. Going back to your chicken analogy, bro, with the lemon
Hey,
pepper wing.
I'm cool with it because it's the prudent ones of us in the groups. I'm very picky about what I respond to. Some people, and I call it clickbait. You can get a check from being on Facebook. I know because Facebook pays me approximately $8 to $9 per month to be goofy, and I do it well. However, some people have figured out if you can poke bears and anger bears
Hmm.
and just poke people and post things that will incense the people. They will respond. They will respond in mass. You get paid off of that post. And so a lot of people have understood the reality of I'm not here to meet somebody, I'm here to make some money. And
Hmm.
so if I make a post that pisses everybody off, everybody will respond.
We'll
And I will
respond.
get paid for that.
Mhm.
And it's
Exactly.
a tricky thing to decipher who's speaking on what's real and who's speaking on oh, I know this gonna piss them off today. I'm gonna get about 200 responses. I'm gonna get paid for all of them. And I find it a tricky minefield
But
to
but isn't
determine.
this? I'm sorry to cut you off,
Oh,
brother.
go ahead.
Isn't this yet another instance in which we have to live in real life? We have to get off of social media and actually interact with one another. And
Yep.
we have to be open to doing such. Now, I'm not saying go to some secluded spot, i.e., almost any place in Georgia, because I'm from New York. So, it's dark as hell down here. It's dark as hell down here.
Wow.
I don't
So
understand.
is Tiffany.
I don't understand this how y'all just do all these dark ass streets and shit. Like put some lights up and down, some street lights. Yeah, raise taxes. Put some street lights down here so you're safe.
Man,
I don't
hey,
understand.
hey, bro,
But
Hey,
this
anyhow,
raise taxes.
this the
we gotta
South.
live.
This the
We gotta
South.
live in real life. Get offline. Interact with one another. Go away from the restaurants all the daggone time and actually do something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do something.
I,
Go roller skating. Go bowling.
you all right, Tiff?
Do
Yeah, I
something.
don't know. He just cursed at me. I don't know why.
Why is that?
Oh, yeah. Tell
When
him
I
what
said the restaurants, when I said get
Yeah,
out the
I'm,
restaurant,
I'm like a
Please.
true foodie.
Yeah.
So
I'm a foodie too, but we can't just eat all the damn time. Let's how,
You
how,
gotta
how are
eat.
we gonna huh?
Gotta eat.
he keeps cursing.
No, I'm keeping it real. Like we can't
He's
how are
not
we
wrong now.
interacting?
at,
How are we
He's
getting to
not
know one
wrong.
another? How are we getting to know one another if only
He's
thing we're
not
doing is
wrong.
sitting across the table from one another?
yeah,
And all we're doing is eating. Do
I-
something.
I
Yeah,
get that. I
food
get
can
that
be
she's
incorporated like with bowling. It can be
right,
incorporated.
right. And
Yeah.
I was just getting ready to say that. I'm sure Tiffany don't want to just eat and go home.
No.
So, but being a foodie just means because I'm a foodie myself. Like
You gotta eat to live. So just
And that's
I'm good
fair.
with eating. We
I'm
can do
with
other
that.
stuff. We can do
Yeah.
other stuff,
And
but
that's
please
fair,
no,
but
I need you to feed me. I want to eat.
but
We
see
don't
on
need to
our
drop
end,
$150 every time we go out either, though.
No, no,
yeah,
no,
see,
Look,
no,
I'm
not
good.
at all.
I'm good with a 10-piece lemon pepper. I'm good
yeah,
with Taco Tuesday, $2 Taco Tuesdays.
the
Yeah,
problem
I'll
is
do a
this.
dessert bar. Simple
And
stuff.
I don't drink, so your damn cocktails is on you.
Yeah. What you got, Bobby?
So I believe in vetting. I'll be
Absolutely.
honest with you.
That's why you do the
Um,
outing first.
and I'll be real with you. I'm gonna go back to the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
The pandemic taught us some very important things. The pandemic taught us the value of we're not all in the same place right now.
Mm-hmm.
you better use them tools you got.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be real with you. Um, if I can't have a conversation with you, and it ain't gotta be, oh, we're gonna FaceTime or whatever, whatever. But if we can't talk on the phone, I came from the '90s. I came from the lay on the couch and kick your feet up against the wall. You on the phone for hours just grinning. I'm not going nowhere where I'm taking you somewhere or meeting you somewhere if we ain't done that. If I ain't sitting on the phone grinning like a dummy,
Hmm.
ain't nobody saying nothing funny. I'm just grinning because we talking and we ain't really talking about nothing of any real value. We're not going out. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna ask you out.
Yeah. So let's pull that back to the DM dilemma, right? Let's pull that back to what we're talking about. How do you get to that point? So the example of what happened was exactly, it's what happened. But the whole point that we're having this conversation, and I'm loving the different perspectives. The whole point of this conversation is how do we get beyond that?
Miss Sim said something to say.
Yeah, she got her
Go
hand
ahead,
up.
babe.
I'm going back further.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Yeah.
the gentleman asked about us going in people's DMs. So
Yeah.
I've never DM'd a gentleman, but socially, in person, I've shot my shot twice in my life, and it was like 20 years in between each shot, literally. Literally. But I find that I am more flirtatious with guys I'm not interested in, if that makes sense.
It does.
So I'm really shy if I like this man or I'm attracted to this man or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be as open and as boisterous, and my personality is not going to be shining. But if it's just somebody that's like cool and I can flirt, I can kiki all day long, but something shuts down in me in the presence of a man that I'm attracted to or interested in.
Yeah. And you know why? Go ahead, Lee. You got a
No,
question?
no. Please,
Yeah.
please, and then after you land, I'll jump in.
Yeah. Yeah. It goes back to, I think, what the majority of the ladies on the platform feel how we feel. You want that man to be assertive at that point. Like when you're around a guy that you feeling, that you like, especially if it gets to the point that y'all in a relationship, you get that kind of girlish feeling, that kind of,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Can I
hi
ask a question?
babe.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, hold on one second. Hold on a second. Yeah, we're gonna come in just a second. So I get what you're saying, Tip. Um, around the guy that you're not attracted to, around the guy that you don't like, you can be more like,
Mm-hmm.
this is me, like, but that guy that you feeling, you want to be, you gonna feel a little bashful, a little shy, a little,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Go ahead,
You
Lee.
don't think men do?
Hold on,
Yeah.
Lee first. Go ahead, Lee.
Well, I think we're about to hit the same point.
Mm-hmm.
So you're right, Bobby. You don't think we do, and especially when it's like three of y'all together. That ain't gonna happen. Like,
Mm-hmm.
first off, because we don't know
If you
which one
speak
of
to the
you is digging
wrong
us.
one,
Right?
and you
Yeah,
don't
we don't
speak,
know which one is digging us, so we ain't trying to fuck that up, and
and
we ain't
who is
trying
the
to get it
brain of the
wrong.
operation? Because it's
And we
always one that tells everybody what they need to think, and usually
and
the other ones go with that.
and we don't want to say anything wrong in front of three women whom may go back and talk about how we did something stupid
Go on,
in
talk
public,
about it.
in private, right? So going back to what she said
We got a
um,
nickname in the
about
group chat.
you acting shy and stuff, you not being assertive. How are we supposed to know that you dig us? And in this day and age in which the Me Too movement has occurred and other things have occurred, and you are a man that has something to lose, that is a very dangerous prospect. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like I'm looking for some type of engagement from you to let me know that it's okay for me to even speak to you, because if too many times we've just said a word, and that word was blown up or blown out, and it just turns out real freaking ugly. And again, if you're a man with something to lose, that's a very bad position that you want to be in, and nobody wants to be in that position, especially a man with something to lose.
We
So I
had
need, even though I don't like, I'm about to land.
no, you're
Even
fine.
though I don't like text messages, at some point I need some text message from you letting me know that it's okay to communicate with you, just in case later on the boys come through. I'm like, hold on, dog. She said it was okay. Now I didn't go overboard for whatever reason. The other caveat to this, well, a woman has a right to change her mind. Yeah, you do, but right here helps me at the court of law when they say, yo, no, I called her 3 times. That was it. Now she might have been upset after that first time and took that second and third as a rub, but she said it was okay. And then we go from there.
I remember meeting you twice, and I'm gonna say something that I noticed about you that. No, never mind.
No, go ahead. I'm good.
Well, this shit about to go
I'm just
left
like,
as
we
hell.
already
One
know.
minute though.
Okay, but no, it's not even like that. No, it's not even like that. I will say this. The very first time they had an event at that it's a bar, and they did the question thing.
Yep, no doubt.
Me and my homegirl. You spoke to her, didn't say nothing to me. No big deal. I figured you were flirting with her or interested in her. No big deal. Saw you at a picnic. We're walking together, she and I. You speak to her and you say something to her, and you say something like, let's try this again, because I kept walking. You didn't say, hi, ladies. You walked up to her and spoke to her. So I kept going because that's not my business. But you had a remark and said, let's try this again. And I'm like, what do you mean by that?
I think the first time, maybe I did say something to you and maybe you just didn't catch it. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it at all. That day, I think I spoke to you all, and neither one of you acknowledged me. God, and then when I saw you all later, that's when I said, let's try this again.
Relations.
That's all that was. But no, flirting, I'm horrible with that. So if I was, it wasn't intentional.
No, I thought you had a and there's nothing wrong with that. I literally thought you liked my friend, and that's cool. That's not a big deal. I was just tripping on that comment of let's try this again. I know y'all had a slight interaction. Y'all did talk.
Hey, as they should.
Such. Y'all exchanged pleasantries. No big deal. But when you saw both of us walking and you speak to one lady and the other lady keeps walking, that side comment kind of threw me off. Like he didn't say hi, ladies. He walked up to her and said, hello, how you doing?
Okay. So I accept it. I don't recall it. Okay. I accept it.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna start Dirty Macking for real. I would have said, hey, Tip.
So stupid. No sense. Sorry. Okay, y'all. Okay. So the DM dilemma, y'all. The DM dilemma. Like honestly, the whole point, like I was saying, is we need to get to I made a post, I made a video. I do these things, these little segments called "Hey, can I tell you something?" All kinds of videos. Hush, Lee. I make this
probably
video.
Got him blocked. He probably can't even see me.
Yeah, let me. That might be on purpose.
You got him blocked. Can you see your video?
The video started out, "Hey, can I tell y'all something?" And it talked about the fact that imparting yourself on someone who has not invited you, we have to realize that we have a right to like who we like. We have a right to speak to who we speak to. And we have a right to do that. So I talked about, again, in putting yourself in someone's space, in someone's place, in someone's life that has not invited you. It's so important to know your person, if that makes sense, and allow your person who you may think is your person or want to be your person. Allow them to respond and reciprocate. So there'll be that's information. That's giving information. Reciprocation is giving information. I speak, you speak, we elaborate a little bit more. I truly believe the problem in this DM, with this DM, and we did a whole show on this. We talked about rejection. Remember that, Corey? The
Mhm.
show we did about rejection and how important it is to understand how we as males and how we as females and how them as men look at that. And once we understand how the different sexes look at it, we won't do things like post when someone reaches out to us as a woman. When someone reaches out to us and say, "Hey, I'm shooting my shot," and then we embarrass this person. Or the other way around, because I've seen it happen the other way around as well. But we have to be more aware of being considerate of each other and understand that man, and the men have said it. Like Kendrick had to go, but he said it. And I'm sure there are a lot of other men that echo this sentiment, echo this thought. Rejection is real. And as tough as you are, and as solid as you are, and as brute as you are, whatever, you don't want to be rejected. And it doesn't take a lot for a woman to respond or not respond to feel that way. So I just have to speak to the ladies for a moment. And I did say this before, but I'm gonna say this again. We have to learn how to properly and respectfully reject a man. We have to learn how to do that without making someone walk away feeling defeated just because I don't like him. But let me tell you, even deeper than that, I really learned and realized people treat you the way they feel. So, brothers, when the sister responds like that, take a note out the book and say, okay, she may not really like herself. Or that was her response of rejection because she didn't know. I made,
Will you give that level of grace to a man?
you would you well, we have to, I mean, we gotta be
Will will
real.
will you give that level of grace to a man?
Will I
I like
give
that. I like body.
yeah. Will
Yeah,
I,
because
are you
I
saying women in
I don't
general?
mind I don't mind complying with the request of a woman. I've been married before. Shit. It was her idea and we didn't have no business married. I love it. Don't get me
That's the
wrong. I
beauty
love
of
her.
it.
I
That's how.
love her.
Hold on.
I
I
love
need.
her.
I need. I
I
need them
love
to hear
her. I
this.
love
I
her.
need them to hear this. That is important. It's you
Yeah.
all's idea, and we
But is you
follow
gonna give
through.
me the same grace that you need me to give you? Because I'm an overthinker. So it's already
Yeah.
natural for me to, well, maybe this was going on, maybe that was going on, maybe this, maybe that, maybe this, maybe that. I don't get maybe this, maybe that. And to be honest with you, the lady that made the post, what really happened, she didn't deem him to be on her level, is what was really being said.
I totally agree. I
And
totally
it was
agree.
less about him saying, this is me shooting my shot. It really was more of, and I gleaned this from the responses she made to other people.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't deem him to be on her level. She didn't deem him to come into her place, into her DMs to speak to her. And so I always have to say this: 99% of relationship and interpersonal relationship between men and women, when it comes to relationships, shooting your shots and things of that nature, really come down to we date out of our pay grade.
Hmm.
And our pay grade has nothing to do with money.
Nothing. Right.
Yeah, let's say I'm a
Actually,
five,
Marcy,
right?
she did that. I didn't.
Let's say let's say I'm a five on a scale of 1 to 10, right? Let's say I meet a 7 and I meet a 3. 3 down for me and she doing everything right. But if 3 mess up, it's the end of the world. Seven can mess up about 3, 4, 5 times. I'm gonna tolerate it because I'm blessed to have you, and I don't want to lose this experience because I don't usually get sevens around here. And what it really comes down to, and what the crux of her post was really about, was less about how he shot his shot. It was that she didn't deem him worthy, and she
And
thought his effort was minimal.
minimal.
And she took the effort to embarrass him.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
And I
Right.
don't like that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really don't.
And that's where I was going, and that's what I was saying about respect and just manners. Just
Yeah,
manners.
that was rude.
Just knowing how to be polite and knowing how to talk and deal with people. But again, we got to look at these layers. We have to look at these layers. And my point is, men feel rejection one way, women feel rejection another way. Find your person. Find that person. Like the person that likes you. Love the person that loves you. That doesn't mean just accept anything. But if someone is making an effort to let you know, hey, I like you. I'm feeling you. I think you cute. I think you fine, whatever. And you feel that, and there's something, because again, don't just go with anything just to have somebody. We're not going to do that. But if you're not feeling that person, learn some manners. Treat others as you would have them to treat you. We got to go back to the basics of kindergarten. Like, we were taught that. Treat others
Listen to who
the way
talking
you
about
were treated. Go ahead,
And we
Lee.
know better.
listen to who's talking about kindergarten. Now, she just had to slide that in, right? So a couple things. First, I gotta go. Y'all stay up too damn late for me. My ass is in the bed between 8:30 and 9:30.
Are you gonna come late and leave early?
Uh-oh.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
At work.
I was actually transitioning into my actual public apology towards you for the
Keep going, brother. Keep going.
Right. Thank you. Now, secondly, I will tell you publicly that I will type this up and send it to you in your DM so you know what's going on. But to your point, you're absolutely right. It does need to be an instance where we are respectful of one another on all levels. And just because a lot of men, don't know how to act out emotionally or project our emotions, doesn't mean we don't have any.
Right.
Actually, it's tougher to hold it in than it is most times to let it out. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you all. Respectfully, I need to bow out because my ass is old and I need to go to sleep. I holla.
See you later.
Right.
Thanks.
Wow.
Talk to you later. Yeah. Yeah. The DM dilemma. The DM dilemma. So, wow, I didn't realize what time it was until he said that. So let me say this. So again, I had a conversation with the brother that this DM was about. That this was about. And I appreciate him trusting me enough to call me and have a conversation about it. I appreciate that. So, what the situation was, you all, um, there wasn't a big gap in time. We're talking about this happened within kind of like an hours of stream from what I gather the explanation was. It wasn't days, it wasn't weeks, it was maybe hours. So this man said that he had all intentions to go back and continue a conversation with her. He had all intentions. He got to work. He didn't expect to get busy as quick as he got busy. He got busy at work. And he just did not have the moment to go back. By the time he was going back, remember I'm talking hours, she had posted that. She had posted that. And I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? And this is that point of I mean, and Bobby said it, he's an overthinker. I have worn the hat of an overthinker. And I still deal with sometimes overthinking. But you have to give grace. If someone is pushing you off, ignoring you, ghosting you, or however it wants to be termed, then I always take that as a blessing. My thing is like, thank you, Lord, for what I did not see. You
Mm.
knew, you saw. That is my response to that. I'm not getting mad if somebody go on, move along, or whatever. That's
Rejection
just
is your
one.
protection.
That exactly. Rejection is your protection in so many ways. Um, but when you lack patience, and we all want what we want. We all I say it all the time. I'm a wife. I ain't gonna be no wife tomorrow. Because it takes time, it takes patience and understanding. And I have to think things through, y'all. I got to sit back and process and say, you know what? Let me not assume this brother is doing this or that. Because truth to the matter is, if he is actually doing something that's not positive for growth, for me, for us, I'm going to know. I'm going to know. We all know. But sometimes we overlook things because we want what we want. But in
We
this
all
situation,
do. And it's
yeah.
it's it's not a gender thing. And it goes back to what I said. If I deem myself a 5 out of 10
Mm-hmm.
on a scale of 1 to 10, if I deem myself as a 5, let's say we all had to rate ourselves tonight.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with a 5. If we really think about it, 5 is average, and most of us are average. Now we may
We're
have some.
average.
The rating scale is weird anyway, because what we tend to like to do is base it on looks.
Right. That part.
And so let's say, people have additional things about them that are of value. And those things should be considered and thought of. But by that same token, um, when you got somebody that you deem a 7 and you're a 5, you're going to tolerate, you're going to give grace over them. We going it's human. We're going to always give grace over there. Now, because I know in the group chat, folks got nicknames. Oh, poop butt, banana shirt, because he had a yellow shirt on, so he had banana shirt.
Oh,
Whatever his nickname is, in
give me her. Give me
Yeah.
her.
Everybody having their hey, sweetie.
I
Yeah.
lost my
Yeah.
whole train of thought.
Right.
Right. Right.
I
Don't do
love being
that.
a
Hold
father. I'm
it.
sorry. I love being a father.
That's
It's like the greatest thing that ever happened in the world to me. And I slick want a couple more. I'm not gonna expose myself to the child support system again. Uh, so I will not have any more. But every time I see one, I get giddy eyed. But back to what we were saying. When it comes down to it, we assess people, and when we assess people, especially when they fit into the things that we like, we will tolerate more from those people
Yeah.
than we should. And the ones and it's crazy because I don't want the 3. Some of the 3s I do want. Some of the 4s I want. Some of the 5s I want. The
Let me
6s, the 7 up to 10.
let me tell you how the toleration ends, changes. When you realize what your worth is. And we know we kind of throw that around. You know your worth. I know my worth.
Yeah.
Know my worth. Know your worth. But that's real. That's real. Understanding and knowing your worth, doing the work for yourself, on yourself, by yourself, and not requiring anybody to tell you how good you look, how good you don't look, how you this and how you that. All of that comes with self-preservation, and you preserve yourself once you learn how to love yourself.
And you got to
And
do the
loving
work.
yourself could
You got to do the work.
require some counseling. Some counseling. Counseling is a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing. Premarital counseling, marriage counseling, individual counseling. It's a beautiful thing. It helps you to see and peel back layers of why you're the way you are and why
Right.
you may not like yourself or love yourself. So what you gonna do when a brother speak to you, you gonna look at him like he ain't nothing, and be like, what why? Because really deep down, you kind of hurt up in there. Hurt people hurt people. We know that. We know that. Hurt people hurt people. So we have got, girl, we done, Corey, we got pom poms
Right.
Roll
yeah,
Tide.
that might be an
Pom-poms and
addict.
bells.
Roll Tide. You can
Yeah,
invite me
that
back
might be
next week.
addict.
I might show up again one of these days for you. Maybe.
Of course, of course.
A little bit.
But the DM dilemma, y'all, is all about that. The DM dilemma, it is not about ghosting somebody. It is not about ignoring somebody. It is not about, oh, she didn't respond. If he don't say nothing else, I'm not going to say nothing else. It is really not about that. It's
Because he
about
really
looking
might
at
have gotten
yourself.
delayed. He might have gotten delayed in his further follow-up.
Right. He might have gotten it later. In this situation, he did. But this is the thing. What about that sister made her make that post? It truly had nothing to do with this brother.
Mm-mm.
It had nothing to do with him. And if
That
she
says a
should
lot about
ever
her
come
character.
across this, or if she's ever seen it or sees it, or somebody says something, sis, I am not low rating you. All I'm saying is there's a better
She
way,
did
and
that to
we have to
herself.
discover and realize why. But why? But why? But why?
Can I
Why
tell
do
you
that
why?
to yourself?
I'm a dude. I'm gonna tell you how I read that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She needed validation.
Yeah, she needed validation, but also this ain't the man I want to shoot his shot, and I want to let other people know. Come shoot your shot a certain way. Come shoot your shot. And I don't think she realized
Backfired.
and I'll be real with you, I was one of the first people to comment on it. And I scrolled past it. I had to think about it for a minute. I seen some other posts. I was like, I'm not commenting
Yeah,
on that
me
post.
too.
It's
I
messy.
thought about it before I commented. I was
But
like,
then I scrolled back. And then I scrolled back and I had to let her know. Or you could have just not made this post and went on about your day.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I get it. I feel it. The men, this resonates so much different for them. Ladies, we see that, right? We recognizing that, how it resonated with them. And again, a lot of the ladies was like, yeah, you wrong, but we're saying, yeah, you wrong because you didn't have to post it. But
But it
these
was some
brothers
other
are
women that
looking
was
at this
co-signing
saying,
with her. It was some
there was
other women.
some, there were
It wasn't a
some,
lot,
yeah.
but it was some that co-signed with her.
Yeah.
Girl, I got about 3 or 4 of them in my
What it
DMs
say,
right
Corey?
there.
Some and all, some but not all, some and
All.
all. Yeah, that were co-signing. But at the heart of it, y'all, I can't help but to see past the point that she did it for a reason, and we can name all types of reasons why she did it. So I'm not speaking to just this young lady. I'm speaking to us as a whole. Like, can we all just get along?
Mhm.
Us as a whole, let's treat each other with respect. You don't have to like everybody, but you don't have to blast them either.
Mhm.
You don't have to blast them either. This is about growth, real life relationship growth. So this is what we gonna speak. And people could say, oh, that sounds good and that sounds nice, but people are gonna be who they are. Yeah, but you never know. Somebody might hear something that Tiffany said, and they like, you know what? Oh, Tiffany made a good point. You know, let me kind of change my perspective a little bit on what that looks like.
Sometimes we done missed our blessings
We
because we
sure
didn't like
can.
we didn't like how it was packaged when it came to our door.
Mercy.
And that is okay. That is okay.
Mm-hmm.
But are we being superficial or are we looking for something real?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like, I'm saying air dude and popping y'all box like Shrek. Talking about, hey, Fiona, I want to be yours. I get it. I get it. But it's like what Donna says, it's a respect thing. It's women in my DMs right now. I'll respond back because it's one specifically, she'll ask me, Or she'll say, hello. I'll be like, hello.
No, 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 no.
Welcome
How
to
you doing?
Groundhog's Day for a woman. Good morning, beautiful.
Oh
Do
my
what?
Good morning,
gosh.
beautiful.
I'm sorry, say what?
Good morning, beautiful.
She said,
No.
welcome to
Good
She
morning,
said,
beautiful.
welcome to Groundhog Day for most women. The
Oh
good
no,
morning,
yeah,
beautiful.
it's a real thing. And we're
It
going
is a
around in
real.
circles. Now, because I'm not a jerk, I respond. This ain't
Mm-hmm.
going nowhere. We done had
Mm-hmm.
times to talk.
Yeah.
I've actually given you my phone number. We talked on the phone.
And let me tell you what's more
It's nothing
respectful.
there.
That's even more respectful, y'all, on either side of it, on either token, male or female. What is beyond everything is to be honest with someone. To be honest with someone. Hey, I appreciate the message. I appreciate the inbox. I appreciate, but I have to be honest with you. Um, you know, you however you're gonna package that. Don't lie, but be kind. Be kind. And people are gonna respond the way they respond, but guess what? That ain't none of your business. How you did it is your business. All right, y'all. We almost 2 hours. Woo, we ain't gone this long in a set, Corey. We ain't gonna. So what I like to do at this point, I like to give everybody a few seconds to kind of wrap this up. If it's something that you wanted to say that you maybe did not get to say and a point that you were holding on to, I would love for you to express that at this moment because we gonna wrap this up. So I'm gonna start with Miss Tiffany. Miss Tiffany, is there anything that you wanted to share, you wanted to say or close out with?
No, this has been a great. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you for inviting me as a guest, and I hope to do it again.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. Mr. What you call yourself?
Which
This
day of the week?
Certified
the
slide.
Certified.
fortified,
Certified.
certified.
Certified DM slider. Certified.
All right, Mr. Certified DM Slider. So, what you got? You have anything to wrap up?
Stay was the most toxic song ever by Jodeci.
Mm.
You can't give me an open floor to speak, and I only have a certain amount of time. But I wanna tell y'all, "Stay" was the most toxic song ever because it
First
started
lyric.
off with, "I'm
The
sorry
night
I left you." Now
left you crying.
everything that we fell in love with the rest of it, but since you've been gone, I've been all alone. But you left her, and I put the onus on
Yep.
men.
Yep.
Woo!
And so
Okay.
yes, I'm auditioning for another shot on whatever the next episode with the next topic.
You
Stay
got it, brother.
as much as
You
we
got it.
love it,
Yeah.
as much as
Now
we
I'm gonna
love
go
it.
listen.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry I left you. I left you
Left
crying.
you
But
crying.
since you've been gone, I've been all
I've been all
alone. But
alone.
you left the nigga. What the fuck?
Yes, he did leave her. He
He
sure did leave
did.
her.
And he went
He
and found
did.
his brother and two of their boys to sing with him.
Did they sing in the rain or in
I'm
the
sorry
desert?
I left you crying, baby. Oh.
Corey, what you got?
Actually, this is a first. This is a
Oh,
first. It's a first.
yeah. Corey,
So
Corey be rocking with the notepad, y'all.
I'm gonna just I'm gonna say two things. One, if you're not interested in someone, you don't have to be mean in letting them know. You can let them down gently. You can boost their ego while you're doing it. Call me, I'll give you some lessons if you need them. And the second thing, do your kegels. I'm doing mine now.
Yes,
Bam.
ma'am. Do them kegels.
Bam. Do your
Thank you
kegels.
for the reminder, sis. Do them kegels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Tip.
Yeah, I know we kind of concluded that the young lady had some other issues.
Mm-hmm.
but she used it.
Possibly. I
Yeah,
don't want to try to
maybe.
diagnose. I ain't no
Allegedly.
professional.
She did. Come on, stop
Allegedly.
it.
Allegedly. Go
But
ahead.
if she used the excuse of a time lapse, basically, I guess, it took him too long to respond, so she blasted
That
him.
he didn't even know about.
Huh?
That he
That he
he
didn't even
wasn't
know
even
about, right.
aware
No,
of.
he didn't find out. I know he didn't find out till he saw the post.
Yeah.
Unless she blocked him.
So I guess my takeaway too is I tend not to let technology be the reason that I fall out with somebody. And I'll get real offensive if you try to put technology on me. Like, don't tell me, well, I called you an hour ago. I text you this. Okay. Okay. So I've sat next to my son and shooting him something. It don't even go through. We're sitting next. So I've seen technology fail. So I know text messages sometimes don't go through. Sometimes the calls don't go through. I understand all of that, and I need everybody to be understanding on my end. Don't call me or check me because something took too long or I didn't call back in time or anything.
That part.
Because things happen. Call back if you feel like it's taking too long for me to respond. Reach out, but just don't assume that because an hour went by or this, that, and the third that I'm ignoring you or I'm being slick and doing something I don't have any business. Let's communicate about it.
Right.
Well, if you was with your homegirl, I would have still spoke to you.
I mean, I thought it was rude for him to just. I mean, I shouldn't have said nothing.
We
wrap it up.
Yeah.
And you guys, bye.
You messy.
I was like, oh, I forgot this.
All right, y'all. So
That,
I
look,
want
that fish grease was hot that you fried him in.
you do my boy like that. We go, yeah, y'all got
Well,
look.
it's reality. It's the truth.
I mean,
Correct
right.
yourself.
If you see two ladies,
Yeah, speak.
say hi, ladies. Continue the conversation with the one you want to talk to, or whatever the case may be. But don't.
Let's hold on. Let's let him not defend that, but let's let him because he said he's going to inbox you and he's going to explain. So we're going to give him a chance to do that. You can call me Tip and tell me. No, play.
He didn't acknowledge you twice. What's your excuse? Look,
he could have been tunnel vision on the woman of his dreams. She could have been moving in slow motion.
Do you got manners, though?
Shining and blowing in the wind, and he only saw her.
Do you got manners? This is the South. We speak. We speak to racists. We speak to people that we know voted against our best interest. And they say hello, and we say, hey.
We don't know.
Manners?
We don't know. We gonna let them rock that. We gonna let them rock
manners.
that. He gonna inbox you. We gonna let them rock that.
Tip, I'm finna inbox you. I need to know about this. I'm sorry. I need to know
night.
something. I'm messy as hell. I'm sorry. And I ain't gonna blast nobody, but I'm from the country. I'm messy. Shit. What happened?
Stay by, y'all. Just stay by.
Y'all, I thank y'all for joining. Y'all
before you cut it off.
Hold on.
Before you do, I gotta do one thing. Please.
I'm gonna let you do it. Hold on. Y'all right here on the platform. Y'all, you gotta do the usher. Y'all on the platform, do me a favor, stay put. We're gonna say goodnight to everyone. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Facebook, YouTube, I appreciate y'all being here. See y'all next week.